Hello there. In this video is nothing to do about art in 2D or 3D form, but it's a interesting topic that, in my opinion, all profession needs it. The Office application and most importantly, the checklist. Some checklist is useful for everyone. As you can see here, a checklist that have a progress bar, the percentage, with the color coding, with all of these that you need to build yourself to have such a thing, especially in LibreOffice, as a little need some extra works to achieve this result. Because I'm a fan of the open source, I don't use the Office or Google's spreadsheet. I really like the LibreOffice itself. For me, building such a thing in this application is more useful for myself. If you want to create something like this by yourself, you have to activate this toolbar that's in View, Toolbars, and Form Controls. You have to check it so you can see this. And in the design mode, you can have a checklist here and create a checklist for yourself. And from there, if I can zoom a little, I can anchor it to the cell with resize. So this icon have shown here, and you have to fit to the cell size. So it's fix it in here. So you can go to the control properties, and from here, for example, you have to align it to the center and middle, and so on and so forth. And it's not even link it to the cell itself. So by pressing this, nothing happened. So you need to link it to the cell itself. So go to the control property for this checkbox, and from data, link to the cell. So it's a F11. Okay, and press enter. Okay, and in the data bar, so it's rise true or false when you tick it. So this is all you have done by hand, and then go for color coding, and then go, if you want to have a progress bar like this, you have to write this formula and count this cells and divide it to the, again, count of the cells. So have a percentage and have some number formatting for percentage, and so on to have such a thing like this in here. The good news is that I write a script to produce this checklist automatically for yourself. If you go in a blank checklist, all you need is to select the cells amount of your task. In here, I have a 9, let me check, 10 cell. And by pressing Alt F1, because I set this myself, done, added 10 checkboxes. Each checkbox is bounded to its own cell. True, false, so it's binded. And press OK. It's working right now. Okay, you can see true and false. They're rising to true and false here. While the cells are still selected, I can press Alt F2 and this window appear, and I can tell that the cell to the right of the selection, but with the offset of 1 or 2 or anything, the true form will be green and the false form would be red. Or I can have no color for false, or I can have no color for true mode. Let's leave it in the default mode and press apply. Okay, so coloring applied to 10 cell. By default, they are red because none of them are clicked. And while you're clicking or ticking the checkbox, they are turned to red and green. So the color code show you how many tasks you've done. While still the cell selected, I can press Alt F3. These are the shortcuts myself added to the script, and select a cell, for example, in here, B13. So B13, and press OK. Okay, this is added in here too. You can merge it in a larger piece by going up these are showing you the percentage, and you can reportedly see content of this cell, so you can understand how much of your tasks are done. This is a simple way to creating this. You can form it as anything as you want, like this. How you can create this, let me show that. If you go to the Tools menu, from there's macros here. If you run the macros, macro selector appear. From there, inside the My Macros, inside Standard, you can see all of these. Inside the Standard, you may just have the module 1 and nothing else. But in this case, the checkbox tools is the macros that I write for you. In this case, the add checkbox, the first script, add color condition, the second script, adding this condition, and add the progress bar for this one. These are the helper functions that needs all these 3 major macros to be done their jobs. You can add a shortcut for them, so you can have it a go with just pressing the button. So how you can add this? For adding that, go to Tools again, Macros, this time Edit Macros. This shows up the LibreOffice Basic IDE, macro editor of the LibreOffice. The same structure is in here, My Macros and Dialogues. Inside the Standard folder, you have to add your own. If you don't have any, you have to add your own. By default, there is a blank model here. You can use this one, or you can add from tabs here. You can add your own macros here. So models, and from here, add a new model, name it anything you want. I name it checkbox tool. You can write checklist, my checklist, anything you want, and press OK. I don't do this because I already have it. You would have your own module here, but it's blank. So how you can find this script? Check the link below from here. In this link, in the GitHub, there is a public list. Copy all of this code by clicking the row, Control A, Control C, and go to your IDE, and in here Control V, so paste this blank text, all of this script here, and remember to Control S to save all of this code to this module. After that, you are good to go. How we can apply the shortcut to the script? For that, we are going to Tools menu, this time to Customize. In here, from the left side, click on the keyboard, and this section is showing all combination of the shortcuts that can be happened inside LibreOffice. So you have to find your own empty shortcut here first. For example, I choose Alt with F1 here, and then you have to find your own script. In the category part, you have to find the application macros. From there, My Macros. Inside that, Standard, as you can remember from the structure that we create the module. From there, Checkbox Tools, or whatever you named your own module. And from there, you can select the first script, that is Add Checkbox to Selection. If any combination works for you, but it must be empty, so you can click Assign and press OK. So this one is F1, this one is F2, as you can see here, and this one is Alt plus F3. So all of these works for me. So this is the script. This is the place you can find the script. And just a little note, you can go to the condition manager, and from here, this is the B30, this one, edit it. Right now, this is 3 conditions for different colors and different amount of the tasks done. Green, yellow, and red. You can delete these last 2. Green condition remain. From here, turn it to the all cells, and from this one, turn to the data bar. From there, click the More option. In the More option, set the minimum and the maximum to value. And the values itself, let the minimum be in the 0 and the maximum to 1. From there, fill, turn to color, not the gradient, and it's good to go. Press OK, OK, and OK. This way, your progress bar is more like the progress bar. So it shows the percentage of the cell. So it turned 100% and it's full. Right now, I couldn't done with any of the basic scripts that LibreOffice offers. I couldn't find the APIs to add this type. So if you are a scripter, if you are like to work with the LibreOffice macros, and if you can't find this, please let me know in the GitHub itself. You can push a review here. We can update this little script together. So that's it. Hope you like it and take care. Bye bye.